99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos. Welcome to the Digest. Yes, JD is not back. Hopefully, this is the third week and he's back next week. In the meantime, we're still going to be together this week then. I'm Sheriff Quadry. It's good to be here. I hope everybody is fine. I know the economy is not favorable. Yes, that's a given. Apologies for whatever situation that you may be in right now. Well, we just have to continue to soldier on, right? Because there's nothing else I can say other than take it all in. I can't say more than that. But it's crazy. So I was trying to get a ride this morning. And then all of the rides that I tried, like 4, and all of the riders were saying, "Oga Nakashi go do, Oga Nakashi go do, Oga." And then after they must have told me that I would do cash, I will now say they will not quickly say the amount, different from what is on the app. So when I asked them, but this is the amount on the app now, even if I'm going to do cash, they will now say, "No, Oga, fear from here to that place, the money has gone." So what? So it's crazy out there. It's crazy. There are no better options anymore. There are no alternatives anymore. Alternatives are all gone. It's either you have or you don't have. Literally, everybody is poor. I don't think. Okay, well, maybe if you're earning above 1 million, that's when you can say, yeah, you're earning salary. These days, if you're earning below 1 million, because of the value of the naira and the hyperinflation that we are currently experiencing, you are in a critical situation. Yeah, as long as you earn less than 1 million, you're in a critical situation. And landlords too are not even making things easy for their tenants, because landlords feel that because minimum wage has been increased, Lagos is paying 85, this is paying 80, they have to increase rent as well. So everybody just wants to get from, especially when it's not even enough to start with. Now, I pity a lot of Nigerians because people don't even have funds to send their children to school. Their children are in university, their children are in secondary school, even primary school, preschool safe. Because there's no resources to do that right now. And I fear for the future of this country if we're going to start this way, or if we're going through this. There's got to be a way. There has to be a way. And I appreciate the government for the, what's this thing called? Student loan thing. And you know that we've been trying our best to bring the NERFund chairman on all our shows so that to keep educating people on how, your kids can benefit from the student loan thing, which I am aware that quite a number of people have benefited. Billions have been spent already on that in terms of scholarship or funds, not scholarship now, loans, school loans to students. Even some get stipends, every month, which is a laudable thing. It's a laudable thing. But that's just part of the problem. There are bigger problems: feeding, shelter. Businesses are crumbling. These are bigger problems for the people. Huge problems for the people. So I'd appeal to the government to do more. Don't rest on your oars. There's a lot to be done. Mistake was made from the beginning because some pronunciations were made without any plan at all. I don't know where that is done, but it was made with no plan. No plan. And I'm glad that some of the government officials have admitted to that mistake. Go. Now we're here now. Everything is expensive. I'm just lamenting on your behalf because, it's everybody. Everybody is in it. Now, let me quickly talk about something else. Before we now finally coast to where we are going. So what I would like to talk about is to address our girls, our CCs, our Orikelewas, our Wanyomas, that don't go and visit a guy. Don't, whether you are traveling or within the same state or the area, or don't go if you don't know the person. You can't afford to put your life at risk, your life in danger. Because of what? Is it worth it? Because we have lost our morals completely in this country. Girls are being killed. I don't know if it's love they're looking for, if it's another thing they were looking for. But no matter what, we'll come and blame the murderers, though, but let's talk to the girls first. There's no reason why a guy should invite you to his house. Somebody that you've never met before. You have seen him, but then it was virtual. You saw him on the phone, on video call. You can't put your life at risk like that. You have to hold yourself in high esteem. You have to hold yourself very, very importantly before others can see you that way. I'm not going to outrightly say that don't travel, don't be adventurous. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be smart about it. Don't go to a guy's house, somebody that you've never met before. It doesn't make you look smart. No, scratch that. You're dumb if you do that. You can go meet a guy at a public place and be ready to get out of the place as quickly as possible. Make sure that it's where everybody can see you. You can't be kidnapped for whatever reason. And don't just drink anything, don't just eat. See, bottom line is give yourself brain if you're a girl. Give yourself brain. Because these stories, this news we're hearing of a girl going to visit a guy for the first time and then ritual killings everywhere. It's not just worth it. It's not worth it. A guy that would love you, a guy that would care for you would come and see you to begin with. If he's not coming, if he say he doesn't have the chance to travel, he should stay now. You get another guy. Please, I mean, I just thought I must address that this because it's avoidable. Unnecessary loss of lives. Now, to talk about the killers themselves, there is no excuse for it. You're just a cold, whatever. Radio. I think I should go and start a podcast so I can actually, say a lot of things. I think I should start a podcast, right? There's some words in my mouth, but I can't say them out. But look, even if you've been getting away with it, it's only a matter of time. Your days are numbered. It's a threat, actually. Yeah, it's a threat. Your days are numbered. You'll be caught and you'll be dealt with. The law will catch up with you, and you'll face the consequence of everything that you've done to people that didn't offend you, the people that didn't harm, hurt, or do anything against you, your person, and then you hurt them just because you've lost your mind. Because at this point, I can't tell you not to do it because you're already doing it. But then you will face a consequence at some point. But now, nobody gets away with anything in this world. It goes around. It comes around. It goes around. That's where it is. Because there's supposed to be an equilibrium. So you can't get away with it. I mean, it's just fact about life. Things go around. Nothing get lost in transmission. No, when you hear that, it's really not true. Not exactly true. It goes around. And those of you doing whatever it is you're doing, you're hurting people, you think that you're balling, what goes around comes around as well. Now, Jerry, let's go to what we want to talk about. Let's talk about this Northern Governors Forum, and we want to talk about that part that they said that they are not in support of the Tinubu government, because Tinubu government proposed something that they are opposed to. The value-added tax conversation. They are saying, Tinubu government is saying, so the sharing formula for the VAT tax will be derivation-based model, which means wherever this value-added tax is derived from, people get the share of what they generate. So the Northern Governors came together and said, no, it shouldn't be like that. They are not in support of it. It's going to be anti-North. It's not in the best interest of the North. Let me read what they have said. They released a communique. They said the forum unanimously rejects the proposed tax amendment and calls on members of National Assembly to oppose any bill that can jeopardize the well-being of our people. So they're invariably addressing, lawmakers from the North. So they go ahead, they went ahead and said the Northern Governors Forum is not averse to any policies or programs that would ensure the growth and development of the country. However, the forum calls for equity and fairness in the implementation of all national policies and programs so as to ensure that no geopolitical zone is shortchanged or marginalized. Are you following me? I'm still reading. Federal government and relevant agencies they urge the federal government and relevant agencies to urgently address the current electricity power blackout affecting their people. They added that there too. Because of time, there's something they also said, so I'm just going to paraphrase it. They are saying that this derivation-based model is flawed, and I need you to listen to this part. According to them, they said that it's not appropriate to use location for VAT sharing formula because companies make money, the headquarters pay the tax, not where their services are being received or paid for. So, for instance, they're saying that it's possible that they have an argument too. That's why I'm bringing this conversation here. We had talked about it at 7:30. So I want to bring it here for a thorough debate. Yes, we want to have a debate. So this is their argument. They're saying that you can't share VAT based on where the services are being rendered because the headquarters pay the tax from the headquarters. The headquarters are more than likely situated in some parts of the country. So if you share this based on where services and goods are being consumed, that is not fair. So let me break it down further. In some northern states, people are not allowed to sell alcohol. There is what they call VAT and consumption tax, right? Now, the northern governors, some of them, they have an enforcement agency that goes around. They have their men going around, and then they destroy businesses that sell alcohol because they don't allow alcohol consumption, which, of course, means that, naturally, consumption tax in those states will be zero. Right? VAT would, at least on those particular products, goods, would be next to nothing because they are not allowed there. So they are seeing this as a way of the government trying to skim them out of the sharing formula that must have accrued from the sale of such goods. And they're saying, look, it doesn't matter. What matters is the company paying the tax. It shouldn't be about where the goods and services are being rendered or consumed or that's the argument. The argument of the government is, if your state is viable and people are able to do more business in your state and they're able to pay more tax or plenty taxes, consumer consumption tax, VAT, and all of those things, you are able to generate more money into the tax net, then you should be encouraged. So you get larger share. There's a percentage sharing formula for it. So you get larger share of what you are able to contribute into the tax net as a state. But they are saying that it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. If the head office is already paying the tax, why should it matter where the product is being consumed? The head office has produced all of these things, so they will pay tax on these things. So why do you want to use this against the North? That's the way they are seeing, and they are urging their lawmakers to not support that bill. That's our conversation this morning, huh? So, Lagos, let's talk about this. Let's debate this. If you are a financial person, I'd like your input on this. If you're a tax person, I'd like your input on this as well. It's very important. Let's educate ourselves. Let's learn together. 0201 277 0993. That is 0201 277 0993. The female only line is 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190 for the female callers. We're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. But guess what? You got 60 seconds to share your thought with me, okay? So please make it short, straight to the point. Good morning to you. Good morning. Let's take another call quickly. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Yes, please.
Good morning. Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. It's very funny sometimes that they just feel entitled. They feel like they're the only ones that are Nigerians. You know, we other people from the part of the that is not from the north are just, I don't know. Okay, what we say about the Niger Delta, who their oil is the one that we use for the whole nation, is the wealth of the whole nation, and yet their place is damaged, nothing for them. What would you say about those people? You are talking about equality and everything with equality. Look at them. Why don't they use it for their own state alone? And then there's a place in the north where there was gold, and they're using it for their own state. They have their oil, their own state is for the system. So,
Godman, I'm really sorry. I have to discontinue with the call connection. It became really bad, but thanks for calling. Good morning to you.
Hello, Oga Sheriff.
Morning to you.
This is Market Rumor. See, Oga Sheriff, she be in that north, they still drink there. They still drink, Abi.
Go on. Make your point. Make your point.
They still say maybe the way they are selling in other places is not much the way they sell in that north. But the money, they should share it. Their own should be lesser. That is how I see all these things. Where they are selling it, their own share should be higher. If oil is in Niger Delta, they did not complain about it. They allowed the thing to go on. It's their business. Thank you.
Thank you, too, for calling. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. Hello? I can't hear you. I'm really sorry. I can't hear anything. Let's take this call here. Good morning to you.
Hello, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning to you. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Welcome, Ngozi.
okay, for me, what I see here is the North is not being sincere to this nation. For years now, they have been playing this politics that every other geopolitical zone tends to look at them as if they own Nigeria. I think it's high time we all come to tell ourselves the truth. What this administration is trying to do, for the first time, I align with them fully. It's actually the right thing. It's just like you going to the bank to do a fixed deposit, Sherry. When you do a fixed deposit, your interest rate is based on the amount you are fixing.
That's right.
And not that you are going to collect from another person's own that fixes higher than you. Or if somebody is fixing 50 million and you are doing 25 million, and you expect to get the same amount with somebody that is doing 50 million. So that's basically what these people want to do. You cannot eat your cake and have it. If you cannot make your state viable for businesses, This is time for the governors to even do something for once. Not every month everybody goes to Abuja to share money.
Thank you.
If you are not comfortable, work on your state.
Thank you.
And generate revenue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ngozi. Thanks for calling me. All right, let's go to break. When we return, we'll talk some more Lagos, and I'll take more messages. Stay here, please.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy we observe. Pocari Sweat, give it some more. Pocari Sweat.
It's loud, it's big, it's TomTom Big Doings promo. Get the chance to party with Fireboy and the Cavemen, or win exciting prizes like airtime, shopping vouchers, and more. How? Simply walk into any Spar, just write Jendor or Prince Ebano store, buy a mix of TomTom Classic, Fresh Lime, and Buttermint to be a part of the TomTom Big Doings promo. Follow at TomTom Sweets _NG on social media for more info. T's and C's apply. No lily. Stay confident, stay focused, breathe for it with TomTom.
He done of trading himself. James, hello.
Susan, I beg. Say you dey whine me.
For where? You who no longer depend solely on your salary.
So you people trade and don't carry us along in this office, Abby?
Jerry, now you dey talk like this? Who doesn't want an extra stream of income? But I'm still looking for better trading conditions, I beg. Fast execution of my trades and possibly an account where swap no go carry all my profits where I no know.
Guy, hfm.com.
For me, I wouldn't mind better spreads at all, and it won't be a bad idea to be able to make withdrawals in a flash.
All we want is transparency and great customer service.
Guys, I said hfm.com.
Which one is hfm.com again?
Switch to HFM today to enjoy ultra-fast execution, 1 to 2,000 leverage, tight spreads, swap-free, and more.
Guy, show us the way now.
Wait, are you sure deposits and withdrawals are sharp?
I said hfm.com. Visit www.hfm.com. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same, oh no. Now I chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why are not deaf yet? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean of feet finish, highway no get limits. I have all I need.
Get unlimited data on a budget. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or dealer to start enjoying unlimited data now.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
When I want the taste of Niger flavor, Zinga Suya Burger, extra spicy, extra hot, I guess. Zinga Pepper Burger. When I want the classic taste, Suya chicken, plenty flavors, here to choose. KFC is here for you.
Suya chicken, Zinga Pepper Burger, Zinga Suya Burger.
Plenty flavors, here to choose.
Suya chicken, Zinga Pepper Burger.
Go to the nearest KFC outlet and get yours today. Best enjoyed with a cold bottle of Pepsi.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with a new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
This November, prepare for an epic clash of intellects. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition is back. November the 11th, 2024, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will step up to the mic, where words become weapons and ideas ignite battles. From Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m., they'll face off in fierce debates with only one goal: to be crowned the I Beg to Differ champion. Every round is a fight for glory, where one brilliant mind will rise above the rest. Who will be crowned the champion of thought? The ultimate showdown of wit, wisdom, and will is about to begin. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition Season 8 commences Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m. For sponsorship, please call or WhatsApp 0805-581-5844. I Beg to Differ is proudly supported by Card Center Nigeria Limited, Obiwizi, and Lucas Green Fashion House.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Daily Digest here on Nigeria Info 99.3. I'm Sheriff Quadry. We're streaming on Facebook. We're also streaming live on YouTube. So feel free to go on there and drop your comment for me on our conversation today. I'm going to start this round with some messages that have dropped before I come to the telephone lines, okay? I have this one that says, Mubarak Aruna is your name from Ikorodu. Aruna says, states in the north that do not allow sale of alcohol do so on religious grounds, but let them obey the Islamic injunction, which forbids the receiving of proceeds from items forbidden by the religion. That's Aruna who sent that in. Aruna, thank you for sharing. I have another one that says, Didi is your name, and it says, maybe this is the restructuring. Okay, sorry, Ayo is your name. I don't know what Didi is for. Maybe this is the restructuring we're waiting for. On this tax, the North should allow derivative law to take prominence. Taxes should be based on earn as you contribute. That's Ayo who dropped that message for me. Ayo, thank you for sharing your thoughts. I have another one that says, my question to the Northern governors for their lame argument is, if there was no sale of such products, would there be production and sales of the products? So if other states act like them, who will... Okay, so I don't understand the last part, but thank you. I think I get your point. I get your point completely, yeah? But thank you for sharing. Daniel says, I think the Northerners are drinking. Is it drinking that you wanted to write? I'm not sure. Or you're drifting or taking Nigeria backwards. Okay, yeah. But thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. You lost me completely. Yeah, you lost me completely. Let me go take another comment. I have them quite enough here. Governors want to be eating where they did not sow. Okay, no name attached to this one, but thank you for sharing. These northern governors want to eat their cake and still keep it in the freezer to eat in the evening. Alcoholic drinks, are haram to them, and they still want to collect proceeds that comes out of it. Very funny. A very funny set of people. That's Olusoga Ajayi who dropped that message here. Let me take one more. I'll come to the telephone after this one. I'll come to telephone. I'll come to telephone after this message here. So this one reads, they would listen because of what they... You mean they wouldn't listen? Okay, I think you're trying to say that they wouldn't listen. But let me take this one. Yes, this one. This one. It's no longer funny. I'm frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to skip that part. I can't afford to feed my kids. My business has crumbled. No single capital to start again. And the worst part is I don't even know which business to do again. It's really hitting hard on me and my husband for the kids. My aged mother is there. I can't afford to send a dime for her for over a month because I can't even afford feeding at home. And she said, my husband has started having a sleepless night and I can't afford anything to happen to him. I don't know what to do again. It's not funny. What to do? Let's start from what to do. What to do first and foremost is to be able to keep it together. That's when you'll be able to analyze your options, evaluate your options, and then come with a strategy. Everybody's under pressure, but if you let the pressure overwhelm you, won't be able to think. And the one thing you want to be able to do right now is to be able to think. You said it yourself that you don't even know. That's because you're immersed in huge tons of pressure, and you have to get yourself out of that space very quickly. Then you'll be able to think properly, and I'm sure that you can come back up again. All right. Thank you for the message, and I hope that you do get a hang of it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I must be honest with you. So yeah, I'm just trying to tell you that, for there to be a way out, you have to be able to be determined that there's going to be a way out by first getting yourself out of the pressure so that you can think. Right. I'm back to telephone now. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ade. I'm calling from Sulere.
You're welcome, sir.
Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with these northern governors. Apologies. I mean, let's look at the crude oil, for instance. The crude oil belongs to the whole nation.
Right.
But all the mine, or whatever it is they are mining in Zamfara belongs to them, which is why they are killing themselves up north. The same thing now, they see alcohol, they don't want it because of religion. But they want the money from it. When it doesn't affect, when it doesn't favor them, they say federal character. For instance, how many female footballers do we have from the north? Whereas every other thing, they will say federal character, federal character. They bring somebody. I'm a broadcaster. I will not use this kind of words. The word that came to me. They will use somebody that knows little or nothing about whatever. They bring him up on top of everybody there. It happened to me when I was working with the federal broadcast house before I retired. I remember what they did. I think the instruction that we need, President Tinubu should stand on the seat. Tax all over the world. Everybody has to pay tax. Look at all that. They have a lot of rich men up north, traders.
That's right.
They don't pay a couple. I grew up in the north. I was born and bred in the north, so I know them very well, in Kano especially. A lot of them in Kano. It's either the work of government, or they are traders, big-time traders who don't pay tax. Well, who does that? Let me borrow somebody's balance. Who does that? God bless you.
Bless you too, sir. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate your time. Yeah. I'm going to take another call quickly. Let's see who is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah,
this is who? Triple A. So it's possible that we'll not be able to finish this conversation because your line is not stable, but please go on.
My line is not stable.
Triple A, I think you should call back now. It's gotten worse. Please do try and call me back. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cherry.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Raprushku is my name.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, you see the mindsets of these northern governors. You see?
So you're saying they don't have a point, Abi? They don't have a point?
They are always claiming superiority in this country. Now, their brain, they take to construct the London Bridge or what? You say you don't want this thing and they are interested in the profit. Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense, you know? You reject something, you reject it totally. I mean, that will show you what would have happened if this crude oil is found in one of their states. You know? Just like what is happening, like the gold in Zamfara. I mean, it will not be a national something. Know that. I mean, are we not one Nigeria? What are they claiming? Thank you.
Thank you too, Rafa Chuku. Thanks for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Patrick.
You're calling the female line. I can't speak with you on the female line. I don't know.
Since 5 years, I never get you on this main line. I don't know what happened.
Since how many years? Wait, since how many?
5 years.
5 years.
Men, what they call this?
Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah, because it's 5 years. Oh yeah, go on. Because it's 5 years.
Now. Whether they swear for my handset.
No worry, they're not swear for your handset.
What will happen for these northern people? It's too much for them. Look at River State. There's nothing like where you can cultivate any food.
Yeah.
Even to get water.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Water they are selling now.
It's really
the price
bad.
of pure water. But this didn't have any pity on these people. Even to ask government to give them better things. Look at Samfara now. They're taking the gold now for themselves. Let them make Nigeria one. Let them stop all this partiality they are doing. Gold. Yeah, you know how much they're selling gold? Somebody is collecting it, and they're not talking about it. Too. They're not talking at all. Now drink when they reject. Now they come. God go best for person now. If he collect something where God don't like, God will be happy with you. Thank you,
Thank you too for calling me, Finally, after 5 years. It was good hearing from him. Let's go to Felix. Felix is joining us now. Felix, good morning to you.
Thank you very much, Quadry, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Yes, Felix from Ikorodu. In fact, my heart bleeds for Nigeria. You see, what you are doing to the Niger Delta is very wrong. You are sharing from their pocket. You are sharing from their cooking pot. But you don't want to share your own. And the federal government is looking at this. The western region are also having solid minerals. Nobody is talking about it. It's always oil. Everybody sharing the realization from oil. It is very sad. And we have to look into this. This must stop. Every region must contribute, or they sever everybody apart. Go and maintain what you have. During the cocoa time, did they use it for the whole economy? Why is it oil only? Gold, all other solid minerals in the north. Are they sharing it with the south? I'm not happy with this development. Whether alcohol or whatever, go and use what you have for everybody. If not, if at all, which I know the oil will not dry up because it will mature to gas. But this is very sad that everybody is sniffing oil. It's sad, though. And we have to stop this nonsense. It's a nonsense. The federal government must
Thank you.
up.
Thank you. Thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. So first and foremost, let's be very realistic. The South, the problem in the South is, how do we explain this now? It's multifaceted. It's not about the oil problem alone. It's governance structure, it's governance, it's administration, administrative problems, right from the center at the federal to the states themselves. Because we can't remove the state governors. I'm not even referring to the present ones. The past state governors of the South from the problems of the southern states, the Niger Delta states. Their governors, their leaders, they are all complicit. The federal own, we know that one. But you see their governors, their leaders, go to the oil producing communities. Go and see what the life people are living. You will praise God for your own situation. You will thank God for your own situation. And this is where the black gold is. This is where the sustenance of this country is. But then we have left the communities, the host communities, in complete ruins. Anytime there was a plan to at least make lives better for them, you will see opposition from God knows where. Because they don't even know what the people there are facing. They are in Abuja, they are in this, they are in that. But when they hear 2%, 3% for the host communities, everybody's horns would come out. A whole 3% for the host communities. That's. But they don't know that these host communities, their lands are being. You know, when they kill a land, you think that a land cannot be killed. The land is dead. Nothing can come out of that land. Plant or water or fish or everything dead. The rivers dead. And these are predominantly fishermen, farmers. And yes, they have derivation formula, Abby. That's why I said the problem is not even about the federal government alone. Even their states, what have they done? So that blame can go around in the Niger Delta. That blame can go around everywhere. Yeah, so it's not the North, no. That Niger Delta own can be properly shared. Carry everybody, to go around. Good morning to you. Yes, please. Morning.
Good morning.
Where are you? Are you at the airport? And your radio is very loud. I can hear myself. Do try and call me back, okay? There's no time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Oga Sherif.
Good morning, sir.
Please, Pastor Ladipo.
You're welcome.
Oga Sherif, my own take in all this is this. You see, religion is the opium of man. Now, these people, they want the percentage. They don't want the drink. If you check one of the things that underdevelops any nation, I think religion is one of them. We need to treat this topic one day in this your show. Because now, if you check even voting pattern, especially from the north, it's still the same religion. Now, we've come to the issue of this. You say you don't want this drink. Fine and good. Why are you complaining about the
proceeds?
The proceeds. What you don't want it. Don't take the proceeds. It's an haram. I don't understand. After all, what we are getting from the Niger Delta. See, I'm from the Varine area. Come to our area and see what this oil spillage have done. And yet, some of the people from our side, we are not getting these things. And they are using it to feed the people. What is happening in Zamfara? Is it not because of the mineral resources? Sheriff, God will save us. So I'm telling you, the North, they are not trying at all when it comes to the issue. I think they need more enlightenment about religion. Even in Saudi Arabia now, they have created a place for where they drink, their people drink. After all, Qatar just hosts World Cup. I mean, they didn't do that.
Of course they did.
Hidden them a long time ago. Hamba, this is too much. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you too. On our live stream on YouTube, Pope says it's time we need to hold all the governors accountable for any of their actions, not just only the northern governors alone. And citizens should stand their grounds and put all governors on their toes. That's Pope IBK on YouTube. Good morning to you. That call is gone, so we're going to hang up. I think another one. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning, Sharif.
This is who?
Triple A.
Triple A. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, you see, Sharif, briefly, people don't know what is going on. There is a force that is disturbing this country, and God will destroy it. If you look at what is happening, Zik caused all these things that we are facing. What I read in a write-up, when the Union North and South was being proposed.
I needed to get to it very quickly. We don't have that much time. We got 29 seconds left.
When the people who knew
history class, wow.
It will be a problem in the future. Zik, because he knows too much, he was so knowledgeable and too much knowledge made him to stand against it. And that's what we are facing now. See, so nobody should complain. Everybody should go on his knees and pray for.
And pray, Abi. It's prayer time. Okay. All right, Triple A. Thank you. Thank you for calling me. Let's take this call. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
You're calling the male line, sir.
Yes, I want to complain.
The female line. No, you complain on the male line. You can't call the female line and then complain on the female line. You can't do that. You have to call the male line to complain. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. My name is Lola. I'm calling from Magigi.
Welcome.
Yeah. On this issue of resource reallocation.
Right.
About the Niger Delta, they also need to look inwards
I
at the
agree.
people who are actually oppressing them, at the people who are actually stealing from them. When resource control happened years back, what happened at the end of the day? Was there any improvement in the lives of the people? Or it was the elites among them who were siphoning these monies? Now, federal government has increased federal allocation to each state. What have they done with it? You see, the northern elites, just leave them. The die is cast already, and they are scared. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you.
Have a good day.
Have an amazing one yourself. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm B.A. Akimbo calling from Iba.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. I think the problem has to do with the lopsided federalism we are practicing.
Okay.
If we revert to true federalism today, all these problems will come to an end. The Cocoa House was not built with oil money. Somebody was innovative and they was able to use the resources judiciously. So all this clamor will just come to automatic end. Let's go. America did not practice it this way. Whatever you have from your region belongs to you. All you need to do is to pay royalties or tax to the federal government.
Right.
That is the way to go. Instead of all these lopsided arrangements that it has made most of these governors to become so lazy. Thank you and have a lovely day.
Thank you, Chief. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. It's 9:51 now. I'm going to quickly just go and let's go offload some messages that we have. Northern governors want the VAT to be shared equally, yet states like Kano, Zamfara, Niger, etc. that implemented the Sharia law will have their Hizbah police destroying truckload of alcoholic drinks. Talk about entitlement. No name attached to that, but thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate. I've got another one here that says, Ade is your name from Ade says, if the Northerners have religious laws that ban the drinking of alcohol, are they telling us that same law does not frown at the wages received from alcoholic drinks from other places? Well, nice way to look at it, though. Thank you. The talk around who gets what, when, and how is the nucleus of federalism as conversation among our topics like resource control and fairness in the sharing formula adopted. There is little or no conversation around value addition, capacity building, and sustainability. Alabi, you are spot on. Now, and that's because the issue of VAT and what you have said, these are just mere distractions. These are personal conversation. People from those states would think that the governors of their state are after their own welfare, but largely, the governors are only after their own interest, not the people's interest. Because like you have rightly mentioned, where is capacity building for their people? And the Sultan told them, point blank, that the problem that they have with out-of-school children with Amajiris are their problem, their own creation, not the federal. And this is applicable to almost all the states in Nigeria as well. State governors feel like they are just there to come and... I don't even know what they think they are there for. I don't even know. Let's say Chief Akimbo, was right and say, okay, so let's give true federalism. States should do whatever they want to. Do you think most of these states will survive one day? Like people will start relocating to other places. Because most of the governors are clueless. They don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. They just want to have the privilege of the office and whatever thing that they can lay their hands on to line their pocket and whoever puts them there. Most of them are not viable. They depend on the whatever it is they get from the central. See, it's the reason why I will always give it up to Lagos, even though Lagos is still lagging behind. Lagos has huge potential. Huge potential. Well, let's at least appreciate Lagos. We must appreciate Lagos. For whatever reason or whatever grouse you have against Lagos, you must appreciate the consistency in growth, the consistency in development in Lagos State. How many states can boast of it? Oh, we should have more time for this program more. We should have, now I agree with Uncle Jimmy. We need more time for this program. But I have to go now. My time is up on this show. What's Up Lagos is next. It's been a fun conversation. Tomorrow we'll have Dear Bumi. And on Thursday, I mean, look, there's a lot to talk about. But let's see what happens on Thursday. Let's see what happens on Thursday. I hear about some people not being paid there. Okay, well, you know what? My time is up. I'm Sheriff Quadry. You can find me on social media, Sheriff Quadry. Good morning to you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.